Good evening and welcome back to Twin State Sports. I'm Bailey Wilborn. The 6th-ranked Bulldogs baseball team faced 15th-ranked Texas A&M this weekend, including a doubleheader on Saturday. After dropping the first game of the doubleheader, the Bulldogs were looking to win the last game to take the series against the Aggies. Justin Foscue, Tanner Allen, and Jake Mangum all had RBIs to help the Bulldogs win 4-3. Peyton Plumlee threw for 6 innings, giving up only 3 runs to help lead Mississippi State to their 3rd SEC Road Series win of the season. After the game, Coach Leminis praised his pitchers and the defense for their effort over the weekend.
We got some pretty good guys, and I think they've been pitching well, so it's a little bit that they're hot and making pitches. And we played good defense too. Over the weekend, I was really pleased with the way we played defense. Jake made a couple great plays. Justin Foscue, Jordan Westberg. I just think across the board we played well.
Senior pitcher Ethan Small earned his first career SEC Pitcher of the Week honor and was named to the Collegiate Baseball Newspaper Weekly Honor Roll for his dominant performance this week. Against the Aggies, he retired the first 19 batters he faced on his way to 7 hitless innings and 8 strikeouts. In 11 out of his 10 starts, Small has only allowed 2 or fewer runs. Ole Miss came into yesterday's game against LSU looking for their first series win in Baton Rouge since 1982. The Rebels had to earn this win as it took them 23 hits, 19 runs, 4 hours, 21 minutes, and 10 innings to walk away with the victory. The Rebels' offense was hot all day as they had a 15-9 lead going into the 9th inning, but LSU put together 6 runs in the bottom of the 9th to send this game into extra innings. Where Ole Miss continued their offensive dominance, they scored 4 runs in the 10th thanks to Josh Hall, Gray Kessinger, and Tyler Keenan. The Rebels go on to win the game 19-15. And Ole Miss junior catcher Cooper Johnson delivered all weekend at the plate, which earned him SEC Player of the Week honors. Johnson hit 6 for 11 this weekend with a .643 on-base percentage and .909 slugging percentage. Johnson also held LSU to just 1 stolen base on the weekend, and in Game 3's marathon victory, Johnson went 4 for 5 with 4 runs scored and 4 RBIs. For the first time in history, the horse that crossed the finish line first did not win the Kentucky Derby. The run for the Roses began with all traditional fanfare, and the race appeared to be routine up until the end. Maximum Security crossed the finish for the win, but the decision was unofficial. When the final turn before the stretch was reviewed, it showed that Maximum Security came off the rail and impeded the pass of War of Will and got in the way of Long Range Toddy and Country House. After the review, Maximum Security was disqualified to give the Kentucky Derby win to Country House. It's the first time in Kentucky Derby history that the winner of the race was disqualified due to an infraction on the track.
If what happened to us was the only thing they were looking at, I don't think you would have seen a disqualification. But it was mainly the other 2 horses that got bothered the worst, and they lost all chance, and those 2 horses lost their opportunity to win or place in the Kentucky Derby.
And the XFL announced today a multi-year agreement with ESPN and Fox Sports to televise games starting with its inaugural 2020 season. The XFL's TV schedule will feature back-to-back games each Saturday and 2 games on Sunday afternoons. The XFL will kick off on February 8th of 2020 with teams in Dallas, Houston, New York, St. Louis, Seattle, Tampa Bay, and D.C.